Okay folks, welcome back to The Long Dark, and it's gone exceedingly noisy with the wind flapping in the background on the game there, but thank you very much for watching again. I completely fucked that up, so I'm going to start again. All I've got to do is remember that I started again. Cut this bit out. Okay folks, welcome back to The Long Dark. As you can hear, it is exceedingly windy outside in the game, and I can hardly hear what I'm doing, but hopefully you can. Welcome back, video number 15, and I do hope everyone's had a fantastic Christmas. As I speak to you now, it's the day after Boxing Day, and it's been a really good couple of days. I'm back at home finally, and we are back here in The Long Dark. We're having a catch-up from where we left off, and where we left off was in the Lone Lake Cabin, having just brought down our first bear of this playthrough. So, I literally just saved an hour to save the game at the end of the last video, so we are going to jump back into bed and see if we can sort ourselves out. Hang on, we just need to eat and drink before we do that. We have some bear meat. Tends to taste like whatever the bear was eating. I like that. Oh, they've locked the calories down a little bit. It gives you less calories than it used to. Oh, okay, that's worth remembering. Okay, let's just drop back into food then, because I have got some more edible food here. Obviously, the bear meat has the same problem as the wolf meat, with the parasite problem, so we can't eat too much of it. Oh, we need to cook it anyway, so we can't eat it right now, but we're just going to eat and drink. There we go. Okay, and we shall now drop into bed, and I'm going to try and go the full 8 hours if I can. Hopefully, the wind outside in the game will die down a bit, and it will go a bit quieter, and I'll be able to hear what I'm doing. Did we wake up fully rested? We did, and it has gone a bit quieter, thankfully. We've got 2 hours of darkness remaining. Do you know what? I'm actually tempted. I am actually tempted. Let's see what the weather looks like outside. Because I haven't really shown you the game in the dark. Because we haven't really been outside in the dark. Because I don't normally go outside at night. Oh, it's not brilliant. But it might be just about passable, you know. I'm tempted to go for it. What's the temperature? -15. Let's go for it. Let's get ourselves back across to camp office. If it's nice and clear, the graphics and the light and the artwork is absolutely fantastic in the night time on the Long Dark, but unfortunately it is misty. As you can see here, if you remember from video number 14, we have littered this end of the lake with dead carnivores. We took out 2 wolves and we took out a bear. Now obviously we did take a wolf pelt, but I don't think we took the pelt off this one. I can't remember. I think I did the other one, but I don't think I did this one. No, I didn't. It's going to take me half an hour. Okay, let's do it. Hopefully we won't freeze to death while we're doing it. We're going to get quite close. Okay, so we have the pelt. I'm not going to bother taking the gut. Hey, that's also a bonus. It's knocked us up to the 2nd level of carcass harvesting. So that's good. Yeah, I know it's cold. This time of the morning, less likelihood of predators being out, and of course there's even less likelihood because we've shot most of them, so that obviously until they respawn, which they will do, but right now we're in the clear, I would think, for the most part. Temperature -16, which is not too bad. We're getting quite cold. We've got 1 hour of darkness remaining. We're heading back to camp office, and we're going to do a bit of crafting. And I have had another bit of a read through the changelog, and there's a couple of things in there that I didn't notice. One of those things is I believe there is now more clothing, different new types of clothing out in the game world, which I didn't realise. I didn't fully appreciate that. To go with the new clothing system, I believe there is actually... Oh, okay. Not to worry. There is more clothing out there that you can find. Obviously, I suspect we're only going to be able to find that in areas we haven't already been in. And we've been pretty much everywhere in Mystery Lake, so we're going to have to make a break for a different region. And there's also something else that I noticed. You can apparently now make a bearskin coat on the crafting table, and we're going to have a look at that in a minute, because I'm honestly not sure what's involved, whether that's correct. I think it is, and whether that's better than a wolfskin coat. or whether the two have different advantages and disadvantages, and it's worth having both and swapping them around. So we'll have a look. We shall have a look when we get back to camp office, which we are very, very nearly at now. So this, I think, counts as travelling at night, which is, I think, gives us a little bit of some other bonus in the game as well, travelling at night. It's just a shame that it wasn't clear and you didn't get the chance to see the nice graphics. We'll have to have another crack at travelling at night. But let's head inside. Okay, at risk of hypothermia, but that'll go away. Now we're inside. Okay, so let's get ourselves organised. We've got our 4 wolf pelts, and I believe I've got one more drop, which we'll put alongside. Are they fully cured? Nope. And we've of course got we've got 10 gut. We'll sort that out in a second, and we've got a black bear hide, which I'm going to pop over there. Now the gut is going to take me forever and a day to sort out, so let's see if there's any cured gut that we can move down. No, there isn't, so this is going to get a bit complicated. This is a lot of it, but I still want to try and keep myself organised, as you always do, and we were so grateful to Hinterland for putting in the ability to pick up items and move them around and place them where you want them, because it means that we can organise ourselves and make our camps nice and neat and tidy. Let's see what we're actually doing. I almost said thanks to Bethesda there. I was thinking Fallout 4. I'll tell you why I was thinking Fallout though, because I actually, when I was in York the other week, I actually picked up a copy of Fallout 3 on PS3, which I kind of played it on the PC just before Fallout 4 came out, but it didn't work very well. We had this issue with the multiple processors, and you had to faff around with it, and I still, even after I'd done that, it still crashed randomly. So I've picked it up on PS3, so I might have a crack with that actually, have a go with that, see if we can record that as well, so we have a bit of Fallout 3. Bit of a let's play. Okay, so I don't think there's anything there worth us stashing or caching anywhere apart from this bear meat, obviously, which I think we'll cook up in a minute. But let's have a quick look at the crafting table and see. Well, obviously deerskin pants or deerskin trousers, because I'm British, we're fairly close to having the hides and things we need for that. Wolfskin coat, we're pretty much sorted. There is a bearskin coat. Ah, cool. Heavy and bulky, but warm. Right, okay, awesome. So that gives us a good warmth bonus. It gives us 5, whereas a wolfskin coat gives us 3. And the windproof bonus is 3 instead of 2. We need 2 bear hides though, we've only got 1. And obviously we have a bearskin bedroll. But, to be honest with you, I think this is probably a more beneficial thing to have. The downside with it is heavier, so we can't carry as much when we're wearing it, and we can't run as quickly, and our stamina runs out fast. Well, I think the way it works is you run at the same speed, but your stamina runs out faster, so you can't run for as long. I think that's how this new clothing sort of weight system works. So that is the thing that you've now got to bear in mind. But I think with all of these clothes, the deerskin boots, deerskin trousers, and the wolfskin coat are still a good sort of set to have. And of course we're wearing our deerskin boots, which have given us a really good warmth bonus. Okay, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to ditch if I go to weaponry, I'm going to drop the bow and arrow that I'm carrying, because I am pretty abysmal at firing them, so I don't see the point in carrying them around. I'm in a bit of a mess of picking that up. I'll pop the arrow down there on that shelf as well, so that gets rid of those. I've got the rifle, and I've got some rifle rounds, so we'll go with that. I haven't really been using my Storm Lantern, strangely. How much fuel has it got in it? Oh, it's nearly fully fueled. Oh, that's fine, I don't have to worry about that. We're actually carrying capacity. Okay, so let's go upstairs, make a fire, and we shall cook up this bear meat, and we shall eat some of it. Obviously, we've got to bear in mind, quite literally, that this parasite problem. Have I still got some? Yes, I have, and it's still in good condition. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so let's pick ourselves up a piece of cedar, a piece of fir, some reclaimed wood, and a couple of sticks. So we need to go and get some more firewood. Ooh. That must have been there the whole time, and I just didn't see it. That's quite embarrassing. Okay, so let's get ourselves... Hats off to anybody who did spot that one, by the way, because I completely missed it. Let's get this fire lit. We're going to cook up this bear meat, and once we've done that, we'll eat some of it, obviously just to keep that risk fairly low, and then we'll head out and we'll get some more firewood. And I still want to go to the collapsed tunnel, because I haven't been there for ages, and I've tried abortively to get to it about 3 times now in this playthrough. It could be totally pointless, but I still want to go there, because you never know. It's been a long time. And I still haven't looked where Forlorn Muskeg, as I've now remembered that it's called, is located. Apparently, though, it is off Mystery Lake, so there is a transition area off Mystery Lake somewhere. So I genuinely haven't looked. I genuinely don't know where that is. So I genuinely do not know where Forlorn Muskeg transition area is. So it's probably worth having a look at that collapsed tunnel. I'll be pretty cool if that's where it turns out to be, because I think that then sets our target if that's where it is. But as I have heard that it is off Mystery Lake, if I can find the transition area, and I'm pretty determined not to look it up anywhere. If I can find the transition area, I'd quite like to go there next, once we've got our clothing sorted, because it's a new region, and I think that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the dehydrated, I'll just let my condition drop a bit, because we'll have a chance to pull it back before I actually go anywhere. So I want to make some more water. It's got a bit breezy outside again, it's got a bit loud. Okay, so let's go ahead and make up some more water. We might as well. So I'm going to make 2.5 litres. Again, whenever we have a fire, we want to make as much water as we can. Don't want to waste the opportunity. I still do it like this, you know. This is a throwback very, very early in the game, where if you tried to boil too much water in one go and your fire ran out before you finished, you lost all of it. So, you know, you had to go all the way back to square one. So, this is a bit of a throwback to those times, really. Okay, we'll go for 3 litres. I'll risk 3 litres.
Might have to drop some gear.
Don't worry. Okay, let's boil this. Hopefully, it will boil before it gets to the end. Yeah, we're looking good. Pretty much bang on. Perfect. Okay, cool. So we've got ourselves quite a lot of water there. Let's get rid of the gun. We don't need to be carrying that around. Okay, so let us drop 3 litres of that water. We don't need to be carrying that with us. Pop that up here. Water is life, as they say. Right, okay. And food-wise, I'm going to go ahead and eat this. Oh, it's actually increased the calories when you cooked it. Okay. Okay, so we are now at risk of intestinal parasites. I'm going to go ahead and risk eating another one. Increased risk of intestinal parasites. Don't worry, I'm not going to eat anymore. And we're going to drink. There we go. So we are full, and we are... that's clothing in that one. I think I've got food, or did have food in the bottom one, but I think it went off, didn't it? Because it was uncooked wolf meat, and it went rotten. Okay, so condition that we're now in, we are at risk of intestinal parasites, 4%, so that's a fairly low risk, to be fair. So we can probably get away with eating a bit more if we need to. And we're actually in fairly good condition, but the weather outside doesn't seem very good. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to pass time for a couple of hours, and we're going to see if the weather improves. The weather hasn't improved, so I'm now going to sleep for a couple of hours. So obviously this gives us a warmth bonus, which we don't really need at the minute anyway, and it also gives us regeneration on our condition. Cool. Okay, so we've got 4 hours of daylight left. We're in pretty good condition. Let's just see what we're carrying. Oh, we've got 9 kilos carrying capacity, so that's not too bad. Carrying a bit of firewood and stuff with us, which we need. Okay, cool. I think we're in good condition. Let's go out and have a look for some firewood. Because we're still a bit stranded here, because we're still waiting for things to cure. I'm kind of waiting for these two to cure now. But I think I still need another one, don't I? I'm still one short, so I still need to go and get another one. I've got enough wolf pelts to make the wolf skin coat. And obviously I've got one bear hide, so I need to go and hunt another bear. I'm not sure if there are 2 bears on this map, you know, so we might have to go into a different region anyway for that. But right now, we'll stick with the wolf skin coat. But our main goal is to go and get some firewood. So let's head out. And do you know what? I'm going to head for the collapsed tunnel. It's as good a place to start as any for our quest to find Forlorn Muskeg. And also, just because I've been trying to get there for the last sort of 4 videos, haven't I? And I'm sort of determined to make it now for no other reason than I have failed miserably in my mission to get there. I don't know why I've become so obsessed with it, actually. Anyway, right, let's pick some sticks up. As many as we can find. We won't go too far out of our way to pick them up, but we'll pick up some sticks. And we've got, this is a limb, I think, isn't it? Seed limb, so we'll have that. Hopefully that won't make us go too cold. Okay, cool. And we shall make our way, because I am just sheer determination. I'm going to make my way down here if it kills me. And if there's a wolf here, it might well do. Let's make our way to the collapsed tunnel. See if there's anything worth finding. I got quite close to it last time, didn't I? And there was a pair of wolves knocking around. So this time I'm going to come down the other side. And we're going to make our way down there. See if there's anything languishing around where the tunnel collapse used to be. Are those 2 wolves there? They can come and have a go if they think they're hard enough. We've taken 2 out already in the last video, so... And a bear. Oh, there's the cue dramatic music. So head down here, see if there's anything languishing around. I did spot another limb there, by the way, somewhere. Somewhere? There was one. I'm sure there was. I'm sure I saw it from the distance. Where am I going? I could have sworn I saw another fallen limb somewhere I was going to harvest for firewood. I could have sworn I did. Oh well, never mind. We'll have a look on the way back. Okay, let's see if there's anything... Oh, they've changed the wagon that's here. The wagon used to be slightly different. Any wolves? Nope, looks like we're all clear. Oh, okay. It's different wagons now. Oh, yeah. Dead dude and a backpack. Rail tunnel. Oh, wait a minute. It's not called collapsed tunnel anymore. Can we? Oh, okay. Oh, hunting knife.
Don't want to run out of water.
Oh, they just renamed it. Let's see if this guy's got anything on him. Nope, but we have got another hunting knife. So that's good. Anything else around here? Yeah, I think the reason I've got obsessed with this is it's about the only place I haven't actually been on this map. Wait a minute, this isn't collapsed.
Can't feel my hand.
Oh, don't tell me we found the transition zone on the first go. Oh, I think we have. Oh, we have. Oh, we have. This is the Forlorn Muskeg transition area. It's gotta be. See, this never used to be a transition zone. That used to be a collapsed tunnel. Oh, we found it. Oh, this is a new area. Oh, cool. Oh, I don't want to go too far because we've only got 2 hours of daylight left. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Are we actually in Forlorn Muskeg then, or is this just a transition? Oh, awesome. We found it, we found it. I'm pleased with that. I am very pleased with that. Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out whether this is actually Forlorn Muskeg or whether this is just a transition area. Okay, we may end up camping here, so I want to be able to make a decent fire. Let's pick up as many sticks as we can. We're at risk of... Well, we're freezing. We're not at risk of hypothermia just yet. I'll tell you what I might do, actually. I still don't know if this is the area or if this is just transition. I don't want to get lost, because I'm not exactly equipped for a hike. But let's just keep following this rail line, because then I'm not going to get lost, am I, if I do that? Oh, this is awesome. The sun is setting and it's all going red. Okay, we are cold. We're not at risk of hypothermia just yet, but I don't think we're... we are now, yeah, I was going to say, I don't think we're far off. Okay, I think we'll probably try and make camp. I don't know... if this is the actual area... I don't think there's any buildings, or there's certainly not many buildings in it. Nice, I can't see any buildings. There's nothing obvious anyway. If there are... they could be buildings, they could be rocks. This red sky thing always makes me panic a little bit, as if I'm dying. And it's blood red that I can see. Okay, I'm going to make my way over here to these wagons. So I might be able to hole up inside one of these wagons. Obviously something I am slightly concerned about is predators. Oh, there's a wolf over there. Yeah, didn't see him, but we are past him, so that should be okay. I'm going to make my way... I still don't know if this is the region or if this is a transition area, because we haven't... it hasn't actually said... Does it say where we are? I visited those locations, but it doesn't actually say. It doesn't really say where we are. So I assume we're still in a transition area to the Forlorn Muskeg region. I don't think we're actually in the region yet. I don't know. I mean, this is all new to me, believe me. I was not expecting the transition to be there. I really wasn't. When I said it, I was just kind of joking. I didn't think it was actually going to be there. Cool. We can't get inside any of these. That's annoying. Can we get... no, we can't get inside any of these. Is there anything nearby? Anything lying around that might be useful? There's a flare there. We'll have that.
Getting dark out here.
It certainly is.
Time to look for shelter.
Yep. Don't worry. It's in the plane. Granola bars. We'll have those. What's that? Scrap metal. That's the first scrap metal I think we found, actually. I don't think we found any up till this point. We've got a bit of firewood here. Definitely going to have that. I think we're going to need it. Oh, it's a shame you can't go inside any of these cars, because that'd be a perfect place to camp. I'm a little bit worried, to be honest. That looks like there might be a little building of some description over there. I'm not sure if I want to venture towards it, because I am freezing and at risk of hypothermia, and it is going dark, so I am mildly concerned at the moment. There's a bear over there. This has got to be the region. This has got to be the region, not a transition area. If we found bears, we found wolves, this has got to be the region. I'm kind of a little bit reluctant to go off the railway line, because I don't want to get lost. Plus there's a long, long way to travel. Okay, let me start doing a bit of sprinting. There's a hunting stand over there. That might be a half decent place to hole up. Or an okay-ish place to hole up. I am just a bit concerned, obviously, with the cold. I'm kind of hoping there's some sort of building at the other end of this. But I might be wrong. There might not be. Or even if it's just the mouth of another tunnel, which I can see a tunnel mouth up ahead, so there is actually, I think there's a building over there, but again it's a long, long way. Oops, it's all gone a bit wrong here. Rail lines disappeared. Let's just quickly grab these cattails. Right, I'm half tempted to just build a small fire. But I am genuinely concerned about my hypothermia risk. It's quite high. Okay, we've got quite a mess over this way. I'm concentrating intensely, folks. I'm very sorry. This is all new to me. I have not been anywhere near this. I was not expecting to find it. And I did promise myself that I wouldn't As soon as I did find that and walk through the tunnel, I was thinking to myself, no, don't go too far in here. But I kind of have. I've kind of come all the way across here. Quite a long way away. Now, I tell you what, something I did see in the trailer. Obviously this is ice, but apparently there's big patches of weak ice out there, and you've got to be careful not to fall through it. My understanding is that you can get out again if you do fall through it. It isn't permadeath, but obviously you're going to get cold for a period. Can I make a snow shelter here, or can I... Because this is probably as good a place as any to make a shelter. Can I get over that? Oh, damn you. Can I get around the side of it? Can I get past this, or am I going to have to... Actually, to be fair, this is probably not a bad place to try and do a snow shelter, because we're not going to get disturbed. Requires 15 sticks and 5 cloth. I did not realise that. Oh, no. Well, we've got the sticks, but we don't have the cloth. Oh, dear. We might be in a slight bit of bother here. Okay. Okay, in case you haven't figured it out, my plan is to get to this tunnel. So we have a logging train here, which is all buried in the snow. My plan is to get to this tunnel, where I'm hoping I'm slightly more sheltered and protected from the wildlife. Oh, the ominous music is kicking in, and it's quite loud. Conditions a little bit low now. I've come much, much, much further than I was planning to. I hope this doesn't spell our doom, I have to be honest, because that would suck a bit, that we have actually found Forlorn Muskeg and then we die in the middle of it. Okay, here we are. Hopefully a safe area. Can I duck underneath that? That would be awesome if I could. Can I do that? Can I? Can I? Please? Please? No, I can't. Okay. Well, what we'll do then, we'll set camp up here. Light a campfire wherever it'll let me. We need this to light. 100% need this to light. Because otherwise we're going to freeze to death.
Come on. Come on.
Yes, please, come on, little fire. We need this to light. I'll tell you something else I didn't do, folks. Oh, little bugger. I'll tell you something else I didn't do, folks. I didn't start the timer. I didn't start the stopwatch. So, let's go with a stick. We use a cattail head. I really, really need this to light. If I can get this lit, and I can throw pretty much all of this firewood onto it, so I can have something like a 6-hour fire or something like that. That would be absolutely fantastic.
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to drink.
Oh yes we do, don't worry about that. We've got other priorities first though. We have other priorities to deal with. Cool. Okay. I am literally going to chuck everything I've got at this fire. There we are. There we are. So I've got a 9-hour fire that's kicking a lot of heat out. I'm going to cook some herbal tea. Hey, this is good. It's kicking a lot of heat out. We're getting really warm now. Okay, so let's drink that herbal tea quickly while it's still hot. It gives us a warmth bonus and increases the chance of decent rest. And let's just eat. And then we will drink what we need to drink. Okay, cool. And we are in a relatively okay location here. I think we are hopefully reasonably safe. The only slight snag is where can I put my bedroll? The answer would appear to be nowhere. Oh, I can put it there. I'm really hoping I don't die of catching on fire, because that would just suck quite badly. Okay, we've got 10 hours of darkness remaining. We've got 8 hours on the fire near enough. So I'm going to try and sleep for 6 hours. And hopefully I don't wake up with a wolf on my face, because that would suck. Okay, I think we're okay. Yep, we're fine. The fire's still going. It's got 4 hours, 3 minutes left on it. We're nice and warm, we're well rested. How long has it got left on it? 4 hours? And we've got 4 hours of darkness left. So let's do, we'll do 3 hours. So I think that'll pretty much bring us back to fully rested. And then I think we should be able to... Yeah, there we are. Oh, it doesn't quite get us to fully rested. Oh, it's all misty again. We can't look at the nice night graphics. That's annoying. Okay, well, we've recovered quite well there. I'm going to drink. And hopefully food-wise we're alright. Oh, yeah, we're not too bad. Okay, we're in good condition now, so let's pick up our bedroll again. And we'll just hunker down by this campfire, which appears to be a magical campfire because it seems to be getting longer and longer every single time we go to sleep, because it's now saying it's got 2 hours left on it. Well, we can pass time for an hour in that case then, and the fire won't go out. We passed time for an hour and it only used 40 minutes of the bleeding fire. Okay, less than 1 hour of darkness left. Let's take a brand from the fire. Okay, let's come up and out, and we'll go for it. Okay, so I've got 2 challenges here. I've got a wolf over there, so I'm going to go on this side of the wagons. Part of me kind of wants to follow this round to where I thought I saw a building, but part of me wants to get back to camp office and back to safety. I don't know, it's kind of an adventure really. I kind of want to do the adventure thing now. I'm just slightly worried that I'm not maybe best geared up for it. I haven't necessarily got the best clothes for this. Plus, if I was wrong and there isn't a building there, I could be pretty screwed. Well, let's make our way round. We'll take the risk. It's minus 17. We're getting quite cold. But hopefully there is a building here, and I was right. And I'm not going to look like a colossal idiot. Well, there looks like... Oh, hang on. Right. Well, there's a dead dude down here, and there's a bit of a disappearing-y tunnel thing. We'll come and have a look at dead dude. He's got a rifle. There's a rifle and some rifle ammunition. Awesome. Well, we're going to take that. Take the rifle ammunition. I believe we can actually... Yes, we can. We can now restart burned out campfires, which is kind of cool, because previously you had to just keep stacking. I am actually wondering if we are technically in the transition area, and we're not actually in the region yet. Because this looks like the kind of thing I would expect as a continuation of a transition area. Unless it does just loop around. Oh, it just loops around by the looks of things. Yeah, it does. Oh, I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't so misty. It's the only thing that's making me nervous. So then I'd be able to see clearly if I'm right or not, and if I wasn't, I can turn around. Yeah, it's literally just gone all the way around the back, hasn't it? That's all that's done. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going this way. Now, I believe if this is the region, I'm still not sure actually, to be perfectly fair. Oh, yes, we're on weak ice. Okay, so we need to be very careful. Yeah, we're definitely in the region, aren't we? Oh God, the whole of that area is weak ice. Okay, looks like we're going to have to go all the way around when my brand's burnt out. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm not in the best condition for doing this, so I might try and make my way back. But let's see if we can get over this way. No indication of weak ice just yet. Oh, okay, there is now. Oh, we fell in! Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, we've got hypothermia now as well. Oh, no. Oh, we've got weak ice all over the bleeding place. Okay, my clothes are wet. I've got hypothermia. Oh, this could be our doom, you know, folks. Our little exploration may well have killed us. Okay, what's our afflictions? We fell through the ice. We need to stay above freeze for 18 hours. But right now, there's not much chance of being able to do that. I think we need to try and backtrack and get ourselves back as quickly as we can to Mystery Lake. I think that's the only chance we've got here. I might be right, there might be a building over there, but I think we're going to find it very difficult to actually get to it. So let's make our way back this way, which I think will take us back where we came from. And back to the transition. There's a bear! Of course there's a bear. Of course there's a bear right in the middle of all of this. I would like to think, though, that the bears and the wildlife would be affected by the weak ice as well, and would fall through it as well. God, this is a very dangerous region. Well, I thought I went onto the weak ice, and I backed away, but obviously that wasn't enough. I need to flare out. Oh, have we been clocked by that bear? Oh, that would suck. Please, 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 please. Pretty please, please. God, we're really really rather close to the... We're caught between a rock and a hard place here. Bears on one side, wolves on the other. The bear is walking this way. I'm getting rather close to the wolves. All in all, this has not gone very well. I should never have... I should have just listened to my instinct and turned around. Oh my goodness, I'm right in the middle of a wolf pack. Excellent. My likelihood of survival is really rather low at this point, I have to be honest. I am also hoping I'm actually heading towards the exit. Oh god. I think we could be a bit doomed here, you know, folks. I think we might be in a spot of bother. Right, you're going to have to be disposed of. Oh, bugger off! Oh, you've got to be killing me. Well, you are killing me. That's part of the problem. Oh my goodness. Oh, just what we did not need. Okay. Oh, you've got to be absolutely kidding me. Oh, we're going to get jumped by another one now. I can't see the bugger. Where is he? There he is. Oh, and I've dropped my flare. Oh, no! I've dropped my flare. It's over here. Okay. Well, if this doesn't work, we're dead. Simple as that. Oh, well, that worked. Phew-wee. Right, okay, let's keep going this way then. I want to get away from that bear. I'm slightly concerned as to where I'm actually going. I got disorientated. I'm not entirely convinced that I am actually going the way I think I'm going. Oh god, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, bugger off. Go away. Go on. Thank you. Okay, I think that's the rail line, isn't it? Yep, okay. That's the railway line. But I'm at 17% health. I'm in an area where I cannot camp because it's just covered in wildlife. I've got to cross an ice sheet to get to safety. I'm at 15% condition. My condition is going to be dropping very, very quickly. I really can't stop. Well, I might be able to now, but I'm not convinced. Oh, I think we're doomed here, you know. I think I've made a bit of a mook of this. I've made an utter mess of this, folks. I should not have let my curiosity get the better of me. I know we do. I'm just concerned we can't do it anywhere around here. Okay, let's get ourselves this way. I'm at 10%. I'm tired. My vision is going to go blurry. It is. Okay, the only thing I can try and do here is get a fire lit, camp next to it, and hope. That's all I can do. But I am not convinced this is going to work. I'm not even sure We've got away from the... Well, we've got... I'm hoping far enough away from the wolves. But we've got hypothermia. We're losing blood. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get this fire lit before I keel over. Oh, God. No. I have got this low before now, and I have managed to recover it. I got down to 1% before now and managed to recover it, but only just. I know it is, but we're also a tad doomed. Okay, I'm going to sleep, but no, we faded. Ah, we didn't quite manage to... well, that wasn't exactly... That didn't go to plan. Oh... Pants. Oh well, never mind. Well, let's have a look at the stats then. At least we found Forlorn Muskeg, and it is a pretty brutal region by the looks of things. I'm going to have to go away and do a little bit of reading up on it. Now we found it, I will go and read up on it. I'm just a little bit disappointed with that. That kind of went a bit... I should not have done that. I should have just gone back and got myself properly prepared before I tried to explore. Excuse me. So, yeah, that's gone wrong. But let's have a look at the stats. In this particular Stalker playthrough, we did 17 days, 22 hours, 29 minutes. We discovered 30 locations, explored 17% of the world. I don't think we've bothered too much about specific hours. We went to 30 locations, 17% of the world. We travelled a total of 44 kilometres, and we spent the vast majority of our time indoors, as you can see there. We rested for 15 hours outdoors, though. We spent 15 days in Mystery Lake. Now, I'm still not totally convinced we were actually in Forlorn Muskeg. I think we were still in a transition area. Because it's not counting us as spending any time in Forlorn Muskeg. Unless, of course, we didn't make a full 24 hours, which I don't think we did, so it wouldn't count it as a full day. We took 15 rifle shots. We got 11 hits, so we only missed 4 of those shots. We had 23 wolf close encounters, 3 struggles. We won the 3 struggles. We killed 7 wolves in total. We took down 1 bear, 2 deer, 1 rabbit, which we snared. We did catch some fish. We harvested quite a lot of meat. We looted quite a lot, 287 items. Harvested a fair few plants, all of which are cattails, pretty much. Well, they are, because I think that's the only harvestable plant in the game. 9 hours was our longest burning fire, which was the one that we did, the very last one. We didn't get any food poisoning, but we did end up with hypothermia and blood loss, which I couldn't. Well, to be fair, I did treat the blood loss. I had the bandage, I sorted that out. But we had hypothermia, and that's what finished us off. According to this, we got 14 instances of frostbite. I bet you that's because our clothes got wet. We already had hypothermia, so we wound up with frostbite. That just dropped our condition even quicker. To be honest, I think we were pretty much doomed. As soon as we fell through the ice, so far from home, with very little resources, in the middle of a wolf and bear field. Perhaps what I should have done was just get to the side, get a fire lit, get ourselves warmed up a bit, dried out before I tried to venture back. That's probably where I went wrong there. I should have tried to get myself sorted before I tried to travel back to camp office. But I thought I was closer than I really was. Never mind. Well, we had a good run, and it was my own stupidity that ended it. So I think we're going to have to try again. But this time I'm going to do a little bit of working up on Forlorn Muskeg, and I think we'll have to make that our goal, but we might even start in a different region next time as well. But I'm going to say thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for watching the series. There will be more Long Dark coming. We will start again. We will start a new series. And hopefully story mode won't be that far off 2017 either. And we've also got a lot of Minecraft stuff coming, which is in work at the moment. And we will be back in Kerbal Space Program as well. And hopefully a bit more Elite Dangerous, and possibly even Fallout 3, and I have another series which is going retro, which is basically a load of retro games, so hopefully we can sort some of that out as well. But I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you again very, very soon for hopefully a slightly more successful Long Dark Stalker playthrough.